Hello there, everyone. Stan Talk here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Alright, well, we have hit level 30. We just finished our class quest for the Conjurer's Guild, and was progress through the main story a little bit more, possibly today. We'll unlock what's next for our character's personal growth. Before we do that, though, we got a side quest here with Brea that I would like to do. Unicorn power. Brea has need of a benevolent adventurer to tend a wounded beast. Your deeds of late have earned you the respect of all its still laid fame. People say you are a breath of fresh air within these still caverns. Truly, you are an inspiration to us all. Having plied you with praise, I would make a request of you. An unusual creature has appeared near Fallgourd Float in the North Shroud. Witnesses report that it is badly wounded. While it hasn't proven itself a danger to the locals, a wounded beast is unpredictable at the best of times. Please find it and provide it with such succor as you are able. Right after we do Minion Roulette. The Quarrel Kitten! Aw, good kitty. Alright, so we gotta go check on this wounded beast. Oh, Fallgourd Float. We haven't even been to the North Shroud yet. We need to get there from the Central Shroud, so our best warp... Actually, our best warp is to go to this, to get there from a New Gridania gate. That's gonna be our best warp. Alright, I want the blue Badger Gate. Wait, no, that's not the one I want. That's... What is this gate, then? It's the White Wolf Gate. Why can't I leave through that one? You know what? I want to go to the Aetheryte Plaza, and we're going to see why if I can leave through the White Wolf Gate. I wonder why it won't let me do a teleport through it. It's kind of strange. Somebody new is tuning to the Aetheryte. They're level 2. They just started the game. Inza Eri. A brand new Mikote has joined the cast. Alright, this door is closed. Why? You stand before the White Wolf Gate. The region beyond is rife with danger. I am not authorized to pass untried adventurers like yourself. What? What? Okay. Are you able to? No? Okay. Is this person also just trying to leave? They're level 70. Can they also not go? That's so weird. Okay, well, whatever. I'll go the other way. We gotta keep an eye out for more hunt targets as well. It's bark for heals. What the that's a name. There was something I was going to look at, but okay. I want to look at our hunt log. Is there anything else? Okay, East Shroud, South Shroud, East. Oh, there's something in Central Shroud. Toadstools. They're in Sorrel Haven, which that guy was just talking about Sorrel Haven, so we should be seeing them. Also, a site here that's level 29 is actually appropriate for us. We can go to... Oh, where am I going? Jesus, I was not paying attention when I was looking at the hunting log. Jesus. There we go. Now we're on track. I wouldn't be surprised if this Fungal Frolic takes us to where the mushrooms are that we need to kill. So I think we'll just take that. I mean, it's on the way. Why not? Oh, right. I gotta go up the roof. We went up there once and saw level 30 enemies. We were just like, oh, immediately turn around. But now we can go up there, no problem. They'll be at level appropriate for us now. Been a while since we've been able to, since we've run through enemies that were our level. Did I upgrade my gear after we get the... Okay, yeah, we did. Oh, wait, hold on, no. It's in our inventory. I mean, I still can't wear the Velveteen Host, but I can do the weapon. There we go. And once we hit level 31, I can grab those pants. Oh, it's Marset. Right, I forgot about Marset. The naturalist Marset at Dunstan's Spire is in need of a research assistant. You have the honor of addressing Marset, realm-renowned naturalist and esteemed authoress of the new Eorzean Geographic, the single most comprehensive collection of knowledge our realm has ever seen or ever will see. You've not heard of the Geographic? Why, of course you haven't. It hasn't been published yet, and it never will be if my assistants keep dawdling around instead of doing their jobs. So, hop to it. Are you saying that because I'm a rabbit? Of course I'm talking to you. Do you see anyone else here? Now, for the 70,000th time, 5 toadstool caps, and be quick with them. Let's go kill some toadstools! If I remember correctly, she has a whole quest line with her. I guess since we're here, we'll do it. There's the toadstools. Ooh, they're level 32. They're actually a bit above us. We'll be careful here. Alright, we get to kill 3 from the Hunlock, but 5 for Marset. That one is going to die to arrow, right? Oh my god, it's not. Okay, now it will. Oh, we've been poisoned. Hang on, I can get rid of that. Isuna! We don't need to take any more damage than is necessary. Alright, dead toadstool. Alright, before we... Oh, that one aggro on us. I was gonna equip our pants first. We still can. Oh, we can't when we're in a fight. Never mind. Gonna have to wait. There we go. Now we have the pants. Yellow looks okay here. If it was the main body piece, I'll be like, nah. Alright, let's return to Marset. Oh god. There were more right there, gosh darn it. We could have killed him close to home. Alright, so you're gonna come all the way over here? You're being kind of slow. I mean, if you okay, turn around.
Now you brought me my toadstool caps. Each moment you dally deprives the world of my prodigious knowledge.
Yep, they're right here.
Yes, hand it over now. But of course, as I theorized, the spore density of these toadstools is exponentially greater than that of several taken from before the calamity. Clearly, they've evolved as such in order to adapt to an increasingly harsh environment. Ha ha! And with this, another entry of the new Eorzean geographic is complete. Who are you again?
Shocking discoveries. Marset will put you to work again, whether you like it or not.
Research Assistant 6. Yes, I'm speaking to you, Research Assistant 6. That is the title I've deigned to bestow upon you as your humble contribution to my latest scientific breakthrough. Mind you, now that you are officially my slave, Research Assistant, there'll be no slacking off. I require a live lightning spark. Here's a jar. Now, hurry. I haven't all day.
Okay, well, using key items on targets. Some quests require to use a key item on an enemy target. There are two ways to do so. The first is by right-clicking the enemy's target bar and selecting the Use Key Item command. Or from the subcommands. Oh, toadstool! God damn it. The second method is to first target the enemy, then click on the key item icon found in the duty list. Much faster to do it that way. Alright, so let's target this lightning spark. We gotta weaken it, and then we can capture it. Here we go. I almost killed it and was not paying attention.
The mere fact that you dare to interrupt me means that you must have the live lightning spark I require. Well, hand it over then. Oh, aren't you a cute little one? Just think of all the fun I can have with you. The next assistant who dares shirk his duties is in for quite a shock. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, toadstools. If my theories are correct, sending a shock through the toadstools will trigger a sense of danger, causing them to reproduce with unheard of speed. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. Think of the discoveries I could make if I had but a single competent assistant. You, Assistant 7, or is it 4? Or whoever you are, be gone from my sight and let me concentrate for once.
Doing the dirty work. Marset would keep your nose to the grindstone.
Research Assistant 879, or 73, something along those lines. You're late. I am conducting an experiment of the utmost importance to determine the source of the distinctive stink of a stroper's breath, and require one freshly extracted stroper's stomach. The stench is said to be strong enough to knock out a man, so I shall provide you with a bottle of Marset's Breath Begone. I know not what you've been eating lately, but you may want to take a dose of it yourself. Oh, and do try not to get killed, will you? Funeral rites for incompetent assistants are eating away an inordinate share of my research budget these days.
In too deep. Hobiart is suffering at the hands of the taskmaster, Marset. Oh, I swear to you, that woman is a fiend! A monster! A greater danger to this realm than all the beast tribes put together. And then some. Why, I speak of Marset, of course. No sooner did I return with the 300 hornet stinger she requested than she sends me out to conduct a water survey at Hopesy Pond. In my condition, I am like to fall in face first and drown. Oh, friend, I'm too young to die. Please say you'll help me. You must. Well, at least the two objectives are near each other. So Marcette is a little overzealous and gets caught in her stuff. Oh god, there's the Stropers. The Halistropers, or Halidostropers. Luckily we only need to do it to one of them, but these guys are... Oh, Jesus. I forgot how big their AoE was. Oh god, they take like no damage. Can I just... Oh, I am in trouble. Maybe I'll cast Repose. Put you to sleep. Put you to sleep. Okay. Oh, that will come up. I was melee. Oh, so... Oh, no. Okay, you're asleep. No! Fuck! I am so hurt. Is the Stroper still engaged with me? Oh. Oh, I just got too far. Okay, we're gonna heal. I'm gonna try to go somewhere the broods this won't come after me. This looks like a safer spot. Or is... Okay, well that was just called a Stroper, which is what she mentioned. But I'm actually supposed to target a Halidostroper, which is kind of dumb. But whatever. We'll start trying to get to sleep. Okay, that's what I thought. You want to use the medicine first because then it will weaken them and make them easier to kill. Oh, we got caught in that. Isuna. Wait, I'm silenced. I can't cast spells. Unfortunately, Isuna will only get rid of one thing at a time. And I don't get to choose what it gets rid of. Okay, there we go. It all wore off. I want to heal. We're gonna put arrow down. Oh, God! Did I get out of it in time? Thank God. Go to sleep. Ha. Eat it. Free hit. All right. We did that. Let's get the water samples. And then we can go back. Thankfully, the regular Stropers will not be as strong as the Halidos. Oh, Jada Jody, I don't have beef with you. I don't have beef with you, Jody. Ah, fuck. Oh, that's nothing. Oh, I got out of her circle. Good. Let's go get the water. Jody! I'm not here for you, Jody. Oh my God. Being low level is awful. Jody, why? I'm out of here. I got the water. We're leaving. Jesus Christ. I don't want any of your business, Toledo's. You just stay away from me and your bullshit. I don't want to be Research Assistant 7, 12, or 43. I just want to go home. Oh, praise the gods, you're back. Were you able to complete the survey for me? Yeah, I did. You're welcome. 1, 2, 3 samples from Hopeseed Pond. Wonderful. I can't thank you enough. Like, can I help but ponder what other backbreaking tasks might be in my future? Pluck the wisdom teeth of a Gubu? Procure a leaf from a treant's head? The gods only know. Grandfather, grandmother, can you hear me up there? Your dear grandson shall be joining you all too soon. We can get a ring, either a Sphene ring, Sunstone ring, or a Malachite ring. Kind of depends on whatever you need for your class. I think Malachite is probably what would be better for us, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Assistant, whatever your number was. I haven't all week. You best have the Stroper stomach I requested. Or I do believe I should use your own innards as a substitute. Yes, just hand it over, will you? And the dissection reveals, exactly as I surmised, the proliferation of poisonous toadstools in the years since Calamity. The Stroper's diet has undergone a drastic change. The reaction of the toadstools with the Stroper's stomach acids results in the noxious gases emitted from the mouth of the foul beast. With that groundbreaking discovery, I owe my prodigious mind a well-deserved respite. You, on the other hand, Research Assistant 6, have earned nothing of the sort. Get out there and hold your skills, but you might actually make yourself half useful the next time I call upon you. We're gonna choose some more rings. And I guess I'll grab, there's fluorite, danbarite, and lapis lazuli, and we'll just grab the lapis. That's all from our set. She's done. Right. Let us continue to the North Shroud. Oh, wait, that's about the New Gridania. Actually, yeah. Can I talk to them about going in there from here? Is that how it works? The White Wolf Cave is remain closed until further notice. If you wish into Gridania, you must do so by the way of the blue badger gate to the east. Well, then why even have this emblem on the fucking map? I'm looking this up. Okay, it will be unlocked with a quest later on, which is a level 29 quest in New Gridania. Does this have any kind of... Huh. Maybe it... I don't see any prerequisite for that quest. Next time I'm in Gridania, I'll have to take a look, see if I can find it. It's called Broadening Horizons. It was supposed to be at 12.1, 11.6. Okay, so it should be right by the main etherite. Next time we'll return, we'll have to look for it. Anyways, the North Shroud. There's quests here. I don't know how much of these I want to... Actually, I don't think I want to do much questing right now. We only really did that one from our set because a I was pretty sure it'd also take us to our hunt targets. Because there's stuff main story that I want to focus on for now. And we can do side quests at any time. I'm not super concerned about it. We will do them all. I just don't need to do it immediately. Although it's to pick up Digging in the Dark since it's right over here. That I might do. Maybe. Oh, we're gonna... maybe I can avoid this golem. Yeah. An injured mare. We need to use Cure to heal it. I wonder if they'll let me use Cure too if I have to use regular Cure. Yeah, regular Cure. There we go. The creature seems grateful to you. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. Let's go back to Gridania. Apologies. Aha! There it is. There's the quest. Broadening horizons, Tayo Mo would grant you passage to the White Wolf Gate. Yeranthe, is it not? I've been following your exploits with great interest. You have served Gridania well, but if your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations that I will grant you passage beyond our White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to Franck Monteau, the gatekeeper. Gird yourself well for the battles to come, and I am sure that news of your deeds will reach me again before long. Now, we'll actually have to do anything, or, okay, no, just talking to him, it seems like it will, let us go through the gate. If only we had done this sooner. I wonder when it unlocked. Like, it did, because it wasn't on the map before. Was it finishing our class quest, maybe? I didn't see a prerequisite when I was looking on the wiki for this quest. But they might have missed it. Only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beast that lurk beyond would tear an unprepared adventurer limb from limb. Sir, I have a pass. Oh, you have papers? Well, let us see then. Well, yeah. Everything appears to be in order. Go in safety, Yeranthe. In the future, should you wish to pass, you'd only say the word. And we get earrings. I will grab Sunstone. Because it gives us, no, not Sunstone, I'll grab Malachite. Because it gives us Mind and Piety. And, you know, Vitality's not bad either. This guy's got a side quest, and it's here in Gridania? Beneath the planks, Roastbont has a task for a capable adventurer. It's no ordinary adventurer who's granted passage to the White Wolf Gate. I am Roastbont of the Wood Whalers, and I would say you live up to your reputation. My fellow whalers at Dunstan Spire are in grave need of adventurer's aid. Should you have a mind to make yourself useful, travel there, and seek out Thieveni, I guess. Also, I don't think that Malachite earring is going to do us any good because we've got a Zimius earring. Let's just check. Yeah, so any earrings we get until like level 90, which is a long ways away, we're just going to take the money instead of me trying to figure out what's good. Oh god. Roastbot sent you. Thank the 12. I just about give it up hope that anyone would answer our call. Tell me, did you perhaps notice that gaping hole in the ground on your way here? Hey, should be hard to miss it. What are the many remnants of Dalamud's fury? The scaffolding you see is a solution we worked up with our friends for the Carpenters Guild, but even the sturdiest wood is at the mercy of the elements. The rains have fallen hard of late, I fear there still might be some soggy planks left unattended. Please see to them as well, as well as to any pests who have come to feast on the wood. Alright. I can take care of pests. Nope, nothing was here. Nothing there. There we go, the shroud hair. This little slug-like creature. You have my thanks, adventurer. A shroud hair? I see. I ask you only this, friend. Should you have occasion to meet Marcette, speak nothing of this to her. She's a researcher of sorts, unusual creatures being her specialty. Were she to catch wind of shroud hairs lurking beneath, she would rip up every last plank till we had nowhere to stand upon. The woman treats us as if the wood whalers were her personal laboratory assistants. I will stand for this and no more. I keep my distance from her, and will suggest you do the same. Your advice comes a little late, my friend. I have already encountered Marcette. Anyways, let's go back to Gridania. So that we can, turn on that quest. To Brea. Whoa. What's over here by the Adventurers Guild? What? Okay, let's turn to the Conjurers Guild quest first. And we're gonna see what's going on with the Adventurers Guild. I don't know what that is. It's like the house that Death built? What? I got no idea. Welcome back, Yaranthe. Were you able to find the creature? And what did it look like, if I may ask? Four-legged and tall, with a pristine white coat, and a single horn protruding from its brow. Huh. There's no mistake. That was a unicorn you healed. Unicorns are rare, majestic beasts, native to the inner region of Kurthus. They are extremely shy and are wont to avoid all contact with man. The notion that you were able to gain its trust is most thrilling. I've seen enough wild creatures to know that its behavior towards you means more than simple gratitude. Nay, the unicorn must have sensed kinship in you. Should you doubt my words, Yaranthe? Pray take this whistle and prepare yourself. A truly uplifting experience awaits. This unicorn whistle is a mount whistle. And by using it, I now have access to the unicorn mount. Unfortunately, I still can't use mounts, because we haven't unlocked the ability to yet. Alright, what's going on at the Adventurers Guild? I need to know what the heck that quest is. What is going on over here? Oh dear. The house that Death built. Oh, is this gonna be for a dungeon? Nojiro Marujiro has a glut of gossip he's been dying to share with someone. If you're poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too, am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid, since the only people are talking about these days is that nasty bit of business down near Issamhar. Surely you've heard the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there?
Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you what I overheard from the whalers. The thing on the other end of it is some kind of a labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there to map the place out, nothing's the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors. Going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awful tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Issamhar and you can hear straight from the Chocobo's mouth. I think I know what this is for, actually. I'm not entirely sure, but let's warp the quarry mill. Oh, I have to go around. That mount's not one we'll be able to get on this character because it was exclusive to an event, and that event is gone. It was only available for a couple weeks. What the heck is that? Oh, I ran past some red bellies. Didn't even notice. Oh well, we're fine. Uh-oh. Alright. It's too bad there's no ether right there. There is one down here at Camp Tranquil, and I'm tempted to just run down there and pick up that etherite. But I know we'll be going there eventually. That's why I kind of just feel like I should just grab it so it'll be easier to travel there later. I can just blindly sprint down there. It would be fine. I'm sorry, but I must insist that you... Oh, an adventurer. And a rather seasoned-looking one. On the off chance, you're not simply here to gawp. Perhaps you could lend us a hand? You see, despite the fervent protestations of those dust right over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. That is, if you get the stones for it. Pray, seek out the other stations at Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. But, are you fucking kidding me? You want me to... That's so annoying. I was just there. I kind of want to just... Screw it, we'll just teleport. I don't care. Well met, adventurer. I take it you have come to learn more of the recent happenings at Issamhar? The site is of interest owing to the Gilmoran ruins. Gilmora being an underground city which predates Gridania, in case you were unaware. Anyway, a few days past, we received reports from several anthropogiographers that a magical gateway of some sort had appeared in the ruins, and that all manner of creatures were coming in and going through it. My men and I were among the first to examine it, and, well, it's hard to explain. We crossed the threshold into a set of corridors we'd never seen before, and then suddenly, each and every one of us filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. That's all I could do to take a single step. According to Ul'dah Kotor, who accompanied us, the ruins are rewarded with powerful magics that sap the spirits and ether of all who enter, rendering them easy prey for the creatures within. Thankfully, he managed to devise a solution. Ether pool arms and armor, which safeguard and channel the wielder's energies, that they might withstand the ruins' magics. Unfortunately, it is little to benefit us from losing our way, though it beggars belief. Every time we have dared to venture into the ruins, we found the path to be changed. We suspect this, too, may be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. Needless to say, something strange is afoot, and traditional tactics are not like this fight. Even experienced adventurers will need to proceed with caution. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover what secrets lie in its deepest depths, you but say the word. Would either of these be better? That's looking a no. And that's looking a no. Actually, the Fang necklace would actually be better. We've unlocked the Palace of the Dead. I'm actually surprised that we unlocked this early. You now have access to the Palace of the Dead. You may enter solo or in a party of up to 4 players. When speaking with the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain, you'll be given the option to enter with either a fixed party or a matched party via the batching system. Players will start at level 1 regardless of their current class or job level. Furthermore, only Etherpool arms and Etherpool armor may be used when inside the Palace of the Dead. Each floor of the Palace of the Dead is randomly generated, including the placement of enemies, treasure coffers, and traps. Further details can be had by speaking with the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain. So yeah, Palace of the Dead. If I want to do this, I'll talk to him about it. I'm not going to do that right now, though, because we're going to save that for a later time. Much later. But basically, it's a procedurally generated dungeon. Each floor is randomized every time you go out with its layout. And you gotta make your way through the floors. Every 10 floors is a boss fight. At 50 is the quote-unquote final boss. At least for like any story content is concerned. But you can keep going to floor 100, 150, 200. 200 is the highest floor level. It's really good for grinding out levels, especially for this level. I'm not going to use it for that because I'm a coward. And when I go through with the Palace of the Dead, I will most likely have somebody on with me. So that it's just easier with 2 people than with 1. Especially when I'm playing Conjurer. Well, I need to equip the Fang necklace. Hang on. There we go. Welcome back, Yerinthe. Were the Grand Company leaders' words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Yerinthe. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies, as though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Interesting. So, the Serpent Officer, Flame Officer, and Storm Officer all have main scenario quests that we can accept. We had that branch at the beginning of the game between our starting cities of Gridania, Ul'dah, Limsa, and that level 15, they converged. Here we have a branch, again, a very, very mini branch, just 2 quests long, and then we'll be back to a convergence again. But here we have to select which green company that we are going to be signing up with. Again, despite what the game is suggesting, this is the extremely minor thing. It only affects PvP and some minor dialogue. And even then the PvP is just like, it will affect like the colors of some rewards, like the outfits that I could get. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the Serpent Officer to join the Order of the Twin Adder for a couple of reasons. One, it's in Gridania. Our starting city is Gridania. Nice and simple. 2, I feel like our character, Erenthe, would feel more aligned with Kanna-E-Senna and with the Gridanian cause than with the Ul'dah or the Limsa. Just the kind of vibe I feel. My main character, however, well, he also started in Gridania. I actually had him go with the Flame Officer because I really like Ul'dah as a city, and I'm a big fan of Realm and Nanamo. I like Kanna-E-Senna, and I like Merlub as well, but Realm and Nanamo are by far my favorites. That said, let's talk to the Serpent Officer. Oh, I think the Elder Seedseer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? I have. You've chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. The company you keep, Twin Adder. The Twin Adder recruitment officer seems eager to welcome you to Gridania's Grand Company. We'll get 3 pots of honey yellow dye for this. If we joined up with the Maelstrom, we'll get 3 pots of Dalamud red. And if we went with Ul'dah, we'll get 3 pots of soot black. I dare say you do it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you brother. I was tempted to go with the Maelstrom, if only because of red. I like red. Okay, look at my hair. Look at it. Look at how great the red looks. Look at how great his red coat looks. Yellow? Not a big fan of yellow. Let's go back to Gridania. The Adder's Nest is just over here. And now, let's just talk to the Serpent Personnel Officer. Ah, you're come to the Adder's Nest, headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder.
Ever do we welcome those who would toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation.
My name is Yerinthe Zantok. I believe you are expecting me.
Ah, the great adventurer himself. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you are on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now, let me gather together the relevant documentation.
Sir.
What is it? Report.
I need a message from the Amerisai Spire, sir. A Highwind Skyway airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of Nine Ivies.
9 Ivies? Gods, this could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield, dealing with the Ixal. Yaranthe, I know full well you have yet to be formally inducted into our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians. If the reports are accurate, it would have come down dangerously close to Garlean-occupied territory. Please make all haste to the area southeast of Nine Ivies. Look at the airship and ascertain the status of the passengers.
Oh dear. There are problems afoot. The Nine Ivies is... okay, over here in the East Shroud. I thought I heard somebody else start with a teleport. Oh god, a giant gnat. Well, it's time for a solo duty. Oh, guy. Okay, maybe they'll think it was just the... okay, good. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. The Elder's Nest sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform.
Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You're an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Yerinthe Zantok, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your friend. For your aid, friend.
My thanks for your friend. I've never seen a craft of this design. Must be Garland's work. Is there no end to that man's treachery? Secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes.
Imperial scouts from Castrum Oriens. I mean, the requisition the ship. Wedge, you had to help him. That fool of a Lollipop was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? But isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garlon. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and true, and rescue Engineer Wedge. Here and they, I trust we can rely on your support. May the matron watch over us. With me! An ambush! To arms! Gotta put arrow on everyone.
Alright, now I can start throwing rocks. Time for new arrows. The NPC face is really getting in the way of seeing my timing for my debuffs. I'm not a fan. Oh, the Vanguard is almost oh, it's not aggroed on me now. Oh dear. Okay, good. Let's try to kill the Decarian. Alright, just the Vanguard left. Refresh the arrow. Where's it going? Why? That was certainly a choice. What? Biggs? Oh no, that was Wedge talking. Ah, Biggs! Wedge, you should have stayed with the ship. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, too damn close. So, how'd she look anyway? Well, the auxiliary propeller's a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. Few minor modifications, we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, she'll keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, Yerenthe, you have more than done your part for today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When next we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I just wanted to say, sorry for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Oh, seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Twin Adders lads there, we'd chained up in a dungeon by now. I've been your debt friend. We both are. Wedge? What? Oh, thank you. We're very grateful. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Pigs and Wedge, a staple of Final Fantasy ever since 4? I think that was the first time we had Biggs and Wedge be characters, or maybe it was 6 and then they just appeared in 4, like in one of the remakes. Something like that. Anyway. No matter which of the Grand Companies we had decided to join up with, we would have had a quest very similar to this one where we had to save Biggs and Wedge. They are a bit important, you know? Just a wee bit. Ah, here they. It does my spirit well to see you return. What a ride but moments ago for the team at Nine Ivies. Lest you worry, our 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. I did not found Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us to rout the Guardians. Things might have been very different. And all this before you were even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Woods will be done. The personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do. After which, I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. Ahem. The Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Eorzea. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation. We might stand strong in times of direst adversity, while our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the Calamity, in readiness to fight the Guardian Empire, and to combat the Beast Tribes and their rivals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seer Kanna-E-Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Eorzea and the sanctity of the Twelvewood. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let Forestborn strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign through Eorzea. In so doing, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Zantok, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. I like the second one, but I feel like it's a little aggressive for Yaranthe. So instead, we're just gonna go my life for the Elder Seeds here. The Elder Seedseer is a kind and gentle soul who holds the welfare of her people above all else. Your faith in her is well placed. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Sergeant Private 3rd Class. You are now a man of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Zantok, and do that which brings peace to the Twelvewood and honor to our name. Can you hear me, Yaranthe? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adder contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Zantok. I have no doubts that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you now pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Eorzea, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Let us call a friend in need, perhaps. As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with High Serpent Commander Vorsay Hello before you depart.
he may provide you with assistance on the journey ahead. You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo, Twin Adder, are speaking with Vorsay Hello. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for our Realm Reborn. Oh yeah, it would because of that. Huh. Snakefin for joining the Order of the Twin Adder. Oh, here we go, some tutorials. Grand Companies. You are now a member of the Grand Company, of a Grand Company, and I'm going to find the rank of Private Third Class. Your Grand Company and rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the character interface under Character in the main menu. Grand Companies pay their members not in gil, but in company seals. You can confirm how many seals are currently in your possession under the currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. A Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at each Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable with the Grand Company that issued them. The Grand Companies of Eorzea are in constant need of supplies and provisions to maintain their daily operations. Adventurers can earn experience points and company seals by crafting or gathering the items required and delivering them. Speak to a Grand Company personnel officer or one of the many officers stationed throughout the realm to complete the delivery. Items sought change every day in Earth time, and they can be confirmed by selecting timers located under duty in the main menu. So let's take a look at those. So we can't do anything with supply or provisioning. Maybe it's because I just started with it. We can't do expert delivery yet because we're not high enough rank. Expert delivery is nice because it lets me take older gear that it is too weak for us. We just give it to the Grand Company and they will give us seals for it. That's how I get all of mine on my main. There are missions that we can do, but we need to be high enough rank. Oh god, what? Oh yeah, I forgot there are Grand Company leave quests, which are good for getting seals as well. For our current rank, again, is the third class. To become a super private second class, we need to have 2,000 seals, and we would give them those, and then, well, we would lose them. Right now, we can only carry a maximum of 10,000, and at that one, we would get 15. There are... Actually, you know what? Hang on. We'll go to Profile, and then I'll click here. This shows you all the different ranks in the game. However, we can't actually get all of these ranks. Right now, we are only able to go up to Serpent Captain. The Grand Companies and being able to have all these ranks is very old content. It's been in Final Fantasy XIV for a long time, and yet they've never given us the ability to go up the rank beyond Captain. And at this point, they might not ever. Doesn't matter much. But I would like to get up to the Captain rank during the course of this Let's Play. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be going through it, though. Probably after we hit level 50, so that way I can start just doing a whole bunch of stuff. Because there's going to be a new hunt log, which I don't know if they actually gave that to us yet. They did. So yeah, there's 3 pages of a new hunt log for us to complete. Instead of experience points for completing each one, we will get even more seals. So we'll be doing that. You guys have to complete rank 1 in order to proceed through certain... Actually, you have to complete the whole thing, I believe. No? No, you'll actually complete page 2. You don't have to complete page 3 at all, just 1 and 2 in order to progress through all the ranks. But even then, you have to get certain ranks before you can do certain pages of the hunting log. There's a lot there. I'll worry about it at another time. For now, Vorsay has something that I want. Oh, he actually has 2 quests. Let's grab My Little Chocobo. My Little Chocobo. Vorsay believes in his past time you were issued a personal Chocobo. Oh, I'm Xantok. I understand you've been working tirelessly in Gridania's name.
You are truly an example to your fellow servants. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? Yes. Then perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs. If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a serpent chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this bird, present it to our man Singer, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. And then a pup no longer. For say hello would have you begin your training in earnest. Listen well, Private Xantalk. The Order of the Twin Adder does not just welcome glory seekers willy-nilly into our ranks. You stand here today because we believe in your potential. Believe that you will go forth as a serpent and help restore order to a world gone mad. And yet, potential alone will not carry you far. Indeed, the road to glory is littered with the bodies of would-be heroes who lack the determination and diligence to hone their innate talents. But you will not suffer the same fate. I am certain of it. It is with such high hopes for your future that I will send you to begin the next phase of your training. The venue shall be the Wolves' Den, a proving ground established by the Eorzea Alliance to prepare Grand Company recruits for the battles that lie ahead. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lenosha. The ferry at the Morby Dry Docks in Lower Lenosha will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Burkowea Lodahison. I have already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. So where is... I don't think we have the Serpent Chocobo issuance. Yeah, we didn't take it there. We get it for the Quartermaster? Yeah, but it requires 200 seals, and we don't even have that many yet. But yeah, here you can see like what are the things that we'll be able to get. Swyhander sword, Labris axe. There's armor as well. Oh, I guess we can't even wear their cap, but we can get their actual soldier's outfit or similar things. There are even just materials that we can get. We could buy ventures for seals. And at higher ranks, we'll be able to unlock more things that we can buy from them. This Gridanian Bill axe, which is kind of funny looking. A Gridanian cane. Gridanian Radical, which, ooh. That looks kind of fun. Gridanian wand, however, is kind of a whatever. Good stuff. Well, kind of. Not all necessarily the most exciting stuff, but then also, like, as we get up the ranks, we'll be able to buy things like barding for our chocobos. So we can give our chocobos just like stuff to wear. Potions that will make spirit bond happen more or faster. Set to put in our house. Food. Music. Emotes. Stuff that we're gonna need for stuff later. Oh boy. First of all, though, let's go to the Wolves' Den in Lenosha. Which we get there from Morby Dry Docks, which we haven't even been to there yet. God dang it. Okay, we can get there from the Limsa Upper Decks. We've been to Western. Okay, yeah, we can get there from Airport. Wait, hold on. Airport is costs. Which would be a cheaper teleport? Airport. All right, let's take the boat. Like with other things, I'm not going to really show the grinding needed to get all the sales required, any plate objectives in order to, I can't think of my words. We'll rank up in the Grand Company, but we will be doing it, and I'll just show it off, like show our progress as we get there. But we are now here in Lower Lenosha, which is not where I needed to go. Oh yeah, it is. There it is, right over there. There's also a leave quest here, which I'm gonna skip because I'm trying to get to something. I'm trying to get there before we run out of time this episode. So I want to skip over some of this more minor stuff. And also, like, it's a level 20 leave quest. We're dealing with level 30 stuff now. Oh, cool. Can warp here more easily now. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun. How do I get there? Will the ferry skipper take me? Oh yeah, to the Wolves Den. Thank God. The Wolves Den is the PvP place. Oh yeah. Which I guess we'll probably just pick up everything here to learn about PvP. I feel like this is just the time to do it. We might not get to what I wanted to today. But doing this, I guess, is more important for right now. I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You said that Holo sent you? You barely have things for the holding. I guess I'm feeling goddamn generous. So I'll throw you a bone. You're starting off with crystalline conflict. That trading bouts are made special for feckless adventure types who can't tell sound strategy from a horse's ours. I still reckon it won't be sundown before you run home with your tail between your legs, crying for your mum. But you can have a word with Lieutenant Gungi Zalungi if you insist on giving it a go. You'll find him outside, assuming you can work up the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for the weak of spine. Dismissed. We now have the seals that we needed to get our chocobo. Aja. And we unlock PvP. Oh god. I don't do much PvP at all, so I don't really care about it. Crystalline Conflict, though, is a popular mode. You've unlocked Crystalline Conflict. The Grand Companies of Eorzea established this new tactical exercise to strengthen their individual members' strategic capacity. Outmaneuver other adventurers just like you in a match of wits to claim victory. Stick with Gungi Zalungi at the Wolves Den to learn more. We're just going to talk to everybody.
You look to be spoiling for a fight, newcomer. Not that I blame you. Most everyone the captain sends my way is. You do well to vent some of that pent-up rage in a match or three of Crystalline Conflict. It's the latest, greatest, and most exciting tactical learning you'll find this side of the front lines. You may think me biased, given that I'm the one who came up with the rules, but nothing could be further from the truth. We received countless calls to add more strategic elements to our training skirmishes, you see, and I simply put the entirety of my considerable skill toward answering them. Crystalline Conflict matches challenge you to maintain control over an all-important freight, which you must transport safely to a designated location amidst the heat of battle. I've even designed special arenas replete with magic mechanisms to keep you on your toes. If that piques your interest, my first recommendation is that you learn the rules in their entirety, that should be pulverized the moment you step onto the field. But fear not, I'm more than happy to discuss them at any time. If you are familiar with Overwatch, this is like Escort or Stop the Payload. If you're familiar with Splatoon, this is like Tower Control. Crystalline Conflict allows you to take part in a small-scale 5v5 tactical skirmish. It can be accessed via the PvP section of the Duty Finder. I don't care the PvP. If you enjoy it, I'm happy for you. It's just not my thing. I'm most surprised by something, though, because I guess even though we're here, it doesn't let me have access to like my PvP skill. Do we have to talk to Softnox? No, he's gonna tell me about rival wings. Softnox comes to Wolfbase, learns that uplanders have many heart thumps for fighty play. Softnox sees chance for busy deal, offers gobby handling for uplanders to have better fighty play. Crunch bone and smash steel muchly. Now new fighty play is born, name of Rival Wings. Machina of Gobmake help uplanders make much mayhem together. If uplander wishes to fill brain case with knowings of Rival Wings, Softnox happy to give many tongue flaps. This mode, I don't really know how to just compare this one to something else. But you're trying to capture points, I think, across the map. But you can also, when you've accrued, like, gauge or something, you can get in a mecha and fight in a mecha. Which is honestly kind of cool. You've been granted access to Astragallos, an old Charlian testing site situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. Here, you may take part in Rival Wings, a large-scale wargame incorporating powerful goblin-made machina. Adventurers are divided into two teams, the Falcons and the Ravens, with each side setting up to destroy the core located in the opponent's base. If you are interested in learning more, speak with Softnox at the Wolves Den Pier. I wonder why this guy's not telling us about front lines. Okay, what is he? Yeah, I don't. We don't even have access to front lines yet. I wonder when we gain access to it. It's time to duel. The nervous trembling of his legs suggests this Auri brawler may not be as tough as he appears. It's the first Auri we've met in the game. Please, I beg you, stay those ferocious-looking fists. I'm not ready for full contact sparring. Why, I've only just begun to practice my one ilm punch. So you haven't come to fight me then? Oh, my apologies. You have the look of a man who enjoys the thrill of the fight. I thought perhaps you'd come to challenge me. And for good reason, I might add. You see, the Maelstrom recently opened up a new sparring ground of sorts, right here on this pier. Now adventurers can go toe-to-toe without climbing down into the pit. I was all but certain you're just like everyone else. You're gonna earn a notch on your belt. I have the skill nor the courage to put up a fight, but you have the look of a man who's weathered his fair share of battles. Perhaps you'd like to test your mettle in the ring? Oh, well, not with me, of course. The officer who oversees the arena is just over there. Doubtless should be happy to tell you all about it. Just look at that frightful stare. Always on the lookout for fresh blood, or so they say. What's this? Another wolf pup itching to get in the ring, are ye? Well, if it's blood you're after, and you need it quick, might be you can slake your thirst here. Before you go rushing off to get yourself bludgeoned though, there's rules to be learned. So don't you worry none, lad. I'll teach you all you need to know.
Scary. So, right now, there are 3 things that we could do. There are duels, which is just like players being able to just run in here and hit each other, basically. There is the Christian Conflict, and there's the Rivalries. There is a 4th PvP mode called Frontlines that we don't have access to yet. Once I have access to Frontlines, I guess I'll just I'll show off 1 match each type of PvP, just so we can have it on the record. But I'm not they're not my thing. For now, let us return back to Gridania. Oh. Right, whenever we're here, our hotbar changes and gets all weird. Give me a moment. So dumb. Actually, the other way around. Alright, let's return to Gridania. I was right, they didn't change our hotbar here. It was supposed to give us PvP skills there, and it didn't. I'm not sure if maybe they don't expect me to come here until after this. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal with that is. You see, look, it was a level 30 quest to go there, so maybe they expect you to have done the story quest, which would unlock PvP before, or that would unlock Frontlines before you would go there. Oh, there's another quest here? Jesus. Like civilized men and women, Lieutenant Scarlet is looking for a few good soldiers. Come closer, Private Sandhawk. I prefer that this tale be heard by you, and you alone. It concerns a sensitive subject with which you are doubtless well acquainted. The Battle of Cartano. I speak of that bloodbath that marked the end of the 6th Astral Era, when both the 7th Legion and allied forces were slaughtered by that winged abomination, which did its utmost to destroy all we know and love. No part of Eorzea was untouched by the Elder Primal's rage, least of all the Cartano Flats. The flats were which were ravaged, nay, remade in the fires of destruction. The flats were rendered an accursed wasteland, and all decent small folk know to keep a wide berth. Consequently, many question why the Eorzean Alliance continues to maintain a military presence in their region, despite the personnel and material required to do so. Elegant ruins, that's why. Allied scholars have been studying them since their discovery during the battle, during which time the Cartano Flats have been jointly administered by the 3 member nations of the Eorzean Alliance. This was an acceptable state of affairs for a time, but no longer. Ul'dah, Limsa, and Gridania have all formally asserted a claim to the territory. A diplomatic resolution is no longer possible. The matter is to be decided on the field of battle. Lest you fear that this marks the advent of total war, worry not. We are allies as ever, and shall conduct ourselves accordingly. All hostilities will be confined to the disputed territories, and engagements shall be fought to submission, not death. So you see, you needn't hesitate to join the fray. Should you have the misfortune of facing a friend in battle, you will only be expected to subdue him, not kill him. Aye, that's right. I tell you all this because we need men and women of your caliber on the front line. These ruins are of vital importance to our nation's security, and we cannot surrender them to a foreign power. You did not make a decision now. All I ask is that you speak with our man at the airship landing and listen to what he has to say. What's left to hunt? Oh, that's a level 50 quest. Okay. Definitely not doing that yet. But let's go ahead. Where is it at? Oh, it's at the airship landing. And where is Singer? Wait. Oh, I didn't buy the chocobo issuance. Shoot. We got the seal, so I didn't buy the actual license that would let me buy a chocobo. There it is. And wait a minute, didn't we need... Apply for a promotion. Oh, it costs 2,000 seals. Dang it, I was thinking it only cost 1,000. Oh, well... Alright, let's get a chocobo, and let's go see what this other quest is about. Wind up Tonberry! Tonberries are great. They're terrifying, but I like them.
What about it, should you say? Then I'll need to see a 7 chocobo issuance.
There you go.
Yep, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. And here he is. The fellow here has been in high spirits the past few bells. You must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name.
Oh no. Wait, where is he? There he is. Or no, here's mine. So, we need the name our chocobo. It has to be between 2 and 20 characters. I don't know what the name. I was my main chocobo is named Gino for Gino from Super Mario RPG. Because I thought that'd be funny. I guess for here. I'm considering naming him Way Off Trail, because, you know, Way Off Trail is the other guy that we do this YouTube channel here with. But I don't know, I kind of feel silly doing that. But nothing else has really come to mind. Wait! I have it! Oh, I can't do capital letters. I'll call him Way Off Trail. It's still Way Off Trail, but it's chocobo-wise, because chocobos have quay as that's the sound that they make. You know, the cow goes moo, the chicken goes bok, the chocobo goes quay. So Way Off Trail. It sounds like way. I love it. This is a great idea. I need to show him that I'm doing this. So, yeah. He's gonna... Actually, can I get a better... Yeah. I'm gonna send him a screenshot of this. This is amusing to me. Actually, I also want to send it to another person. This is funny. All right. Let's lock it in. Name your chocobo Way Off Trail. Oh, they ran away. Oh, they hate their name. Shit. I dare say he likes his name. You sure? Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoning crowded city areas or monster defenses lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Personal Chocobos. You can use a Chocobo whistle to acquire the action to summon your personal Chocobo. Unlike rental Chocobos, there is no time limit regulating how long you may remain on Chocobo back. Remember, however,
There are areas, such as highly populated cities, and narrow dungeons that your chocobo will refuse to enter. The action to summon your chocobo can be set to your hotbar, and is located within your mount guide found under Character in the main menu. Chocobo armor, or barding, can be equipped via the companion interface situated in the character section of the main menu. So, couple things about this. First of all, the Starlight Stalls barding that we got during the Christmas event. We're going to go ahead and use that now. And we're going to blow into our chocobo whistle. And now we can finally do stuff with our chocobo and our mounts. Finally! The mount roulette button appears. I'm going to put this here. And we have 3. Why is the unicorn... Oh, I know. I need to do something about that. So we have 3 mounts now. Our company chocobo, our unicorn, and Arc. I'll be sure to show off all of them in due time. But first of all, companion. Chocobos can also fight with us. I don't know when it's going to teach me about that, but they can. He starts out wearing the Gridanian saddle, but I want to give him the Starlight Stalls barding to start off with. Because, you know, it's still Christmas time here. I've been trying to do a lot of recordings. I feel like I'm probably going to be doing this in batches. I still don't know when it'll all be uploaded, but, you know. Oh, you can rename him? Oh, I wouldn't want to do that. Rental chocobos. Upon reaching level 10, you'll be allowed to rent chocobos from stables across the Eorzea. Chocobos can be used for speedy transport to areas which are not readily available via Aetheryte. While riding, you will have complete control over the chocobo until you either dismount, enter deep water, or attack when the rental period expires. I didn't know this was a thing. I could have just had a mount and gone faster when going to the North Shroud. God damn it. That's annoying. As for making our chocobo fight with us, that requires an item called Gishel Greens. And I don't know I don't know if I need to unlock the ability, because I would have expected him to like teach me about it, but he didn't. So I'm not entirely sure when I can make him fight for me. I'm trying to look it up, but we'll see how it goes. I don't see anything. Well, I haven't even seen the Gishel Greens in a shop. Maybe... Hold on. Is there anybody here in Gridania that sells them? Yes, my Senta sells them. Oh, I know where she is. Here at Black Rabbit Traders. Purchase items. Here we go. Gishel Greens. It would cost me... I'm not going to buy a stack of 99. Let's just buy 5 for right now. I can buy minions too, but I'm going to save my guild right now because we don't have a whole lot. Next time we are out on the map and we're actually going to be like running around fighting things, we're going to use the Gishel Green and see if we can get our chocobo to appear. For now, though, we're going to speak with the Yellow Serpent, or we're going to speak with the Yellow Serpent Flyer? That's weird. Why would we speak for the Flyer? It makes no effing sense. Well, Troll, but both people that I sent our chocobo's name to are amused, so I'm happy about that. A private Santa! Come to join the fight, have we? Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
There are some wild armor outfits here.
Now, before we proceed, I must warn you, this isn't going to be like some jaunt in the Wolves' Den. You'll be pitted against wave after wave of fellow Alliance members in battle, and they won't care one whit that you're the Warrior of Light. Wait, what? What do you mean I'm the Warrior of Light? That's new information. This campaign will be long and brutal, and victories won today will be undone tomorrow. Consider the Borderland ruins. You'd only seize control of each ruin in the region, right? Wrong. Defense is paramount as well, for our rivals will muster forces to challenge our claims. It is for that reason we've established an airship route direct to the front line. Those who are ready and willing to fight will never want for transportation. Ah, but that look on your face speaks confusion. Are we at war or not? What is this bollocks about no killing? What in the seven hells is going on? That's what you're thinking, yes? It's less war and more organized violence to resolve territorial disputes. And yes, it is to be civilized violence. Killing Alliance members is strictly prohibited, though accidents have been known to happen, mind you. But you of all people have nothing to fear. You've escaped certain death more times than I can count, and, well, what are the odds you'll fail to do so this time, eh? And we unlocked front lines. I thought we were going to have to do main story to unlock that, but I guess not. The Borderland ruins located at the outskirts of the Cartano Flats are now accessible. Control this ancient, elegant site is decided via large-scale player versus player battles known as frontline campaigns. Speak with a Grand Company player at one of the airship landings for further details. Did that now? Yeah, so we unlocked this another kind of roulette here called Frontlines Roulette. Frontline Roulette is actually a really good way to gain experience and grind up your other classes. Because, first of all, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. You'll still get a good amount of experience for just playing in the PvP mode. It's 20 minutes at max, and let's say I queued up as a conjurer. I guess I can't queue up as a conjurer. The little prompts, the reason why I was saying like I can't join it is because I had to upgrade my class first to its next level. So that's the thing. So I could queue, we'll know we become a white mage later on. So I can queue up as a white mage, but if I don't want to play white mage in frontline, I can switch my class to a different one in frontlines, and it will still give the experience points to whatever class I signed up as. So if I switch to monk, then I can play as monk, but white mage will get the experience points. It's very handy. I really dismissed it early on when I was first playing this game and leveling classes. And eventually I learned that I was making a mistake. Welcome back, Erenthe. Lady Menphilia awaits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Erenthe. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Pataru, please show them in. This way, sirs.
Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs.
And I'm,
Godsman, spit it out, will you?
Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us two of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Self-management. Minvillia needs you to investigate the sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ul'dah, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gizzle-greens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
That's certainly worrying.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Absolutely.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ul'dah and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ul'dah, us!
Your mission is to make contact with the sylphs with the ultimate goal of finding a peaceful resolution to the threat posed by Ramu. Be fairly warned, the sylphs are a unique people to say the least, and you may find yourself bewildered by their customs at first. Yet know that Ul'dah and Papalimo will be on hand to support all your endeavors. Can I check in with anybody else? Curious what people will have to say. Oh, Isholo's not over here anymore. Biggs and Wedge over there.
you're new. Heribert. The name's Heribert. I've taken up residence here for reasons I prefer not to delve into. It may not be of much use in the battlefield, but I know a thing or two about dealing with people. If you find yourself in a bind, you do well to avail yourself of my services. But what are they? Oh, and a silent supplier? Oh, I can buy the music for the Waking Sands from him. Nice. Somebody is hiding and staring at Heribert. Or the guy drinking. I'm not sure who she's staring at. Why are you wearing a mask? Oh, there's Ushtola. Ul'dah neglects to mention that our allied forces suffered heavy casualties. The operation succeeded, but at great cost. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Ul'dah? They tell me you're instrumental in Ifrit's defeat. Bravo, aren't they? Bravo. Perhaps you heard of my exploits. The Flames and I struck a decisive blow against the Lizardmen by destroying and pillaging their stores of crystals. And there will be someone in their prime again anytime soon. See, I like this. While we were off fighting Ifrit, Arenvald and Ul'dah were destroying their crystal reserves so the kids can't summon him immediately again. That's great. With the addition of the 2 engineers you rescued, the Waking Sands has become lively indeed. Were you aware that entry to the sands requires the fulfillment of certain conditions? One must either gain recognition from the Scions, or earn the approval of Tataru. Our Lalafellan clerk has quite a discerning eye for character. The merchants told me it was Brent that delivered their goods. If I wait a while, I'll come back with another shipment. Wait. Brennan and Brent are 2 different people. Brothers? Wait a minute, is it not the same guy in each place? Hold up. I thought it was the same guy in the caravan, regardless of which city-state you started out in. But I don't think it is. It's not. It's just there's 3 triplets. Huh. Okay. Brent, Brennan, and Bremont. Huh. And you meet one of them depending on where you're starting out with. Interesting. I didn't realize that before. Ramu, beloved primal of the Sylphs. Rooted is he in the laws of Eld, the stern arbiter of the forest. Legend hath it this thunderous entity appeareth in the guise of an elderly sage. Thus doth history speaketh of the old man of the woods. We gotta go back to Redania and talk to Eorzea again. Anytime we come back here to the Waking Sands and it's been a bit, I just want to check in with whoever's hanging around and see what they have to say. I never did that with my original character. So I think it'd be fun to do that now. Oh wait, no, not here. I don't need the warp. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to take parties. This is a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Okay. Finally. Finally. After that quest, self-management, we can now do something new. I do still want to pick up the story quest though, but we can now go from being a conjurer to a white mage. We come in peace. Commander Eorzea, hello, has been awaiting the aid of the Scions. Well, if it isn't private sand talk, You keep accidentally skipping dialogue. It's really frustrating.
Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but our business brings us here today.
Ida and Papalima. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late.
Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the twin Ada was in need of our adventuring prowess.
Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we were investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Dwell's Wood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore.
Better to be safe than sorry, then.
Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I found myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania. To listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. Out here from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solus remain untempered and have made many a productive dialogue with our people. Out here their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solus, you'll come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one.
A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalima.
Oh, what do you have? Shadows Uncast. Okay, that's going to be level 44 plus... Oh, we also have to be a higher rank. Okay. We'll do that eventually. But first, I need to go to, I think the Conjure skill is where it's going to start. Actually, you know, I'm thinking, where is it? Yeah, it is at the Conjure skill. Okay. I think, since we're almost at the 2-hour mark, we're close enough, we're going to go ahead and end things here, and then next time we're going to pick up with us transitioning from being a mere conjurer to a white mage. It's time for our class to become a job. With that, I'll see you all then. Bye, everyone.